Hey guys, this is Jonathan with a quick overview of FYBSG, Singapore's first Bitcoin exchange. If you have any questions, please visit me at bitcoinworldwide.net. As this video is quite long, I have broken it down into various sections in the video description below. Hence, you can check out the section that interests you the most by clicking on the timing next to the section. So this is the home page of the Singapore Bitcoin Exchange, FYBSG. Okay, this is the first Bitcoin exchange in Singapore, and it's very convenient for Singaporeans who want to buy Bitcoins, to use it to trade on your personal terms, right? So these are the latest updates that have been taking place for the past few months in this exchange itself. So in order to get started, you have to register an account with FYBSG. Registering an account is very simple. You just click on register and then key your email address and of course your password. Okay, so after you're done with this, you got to log into your account. So in this case, I'm going to log in to show you how the inside of this account looks like. Okay, so I'm just going to click on login. So you can see that I've purchased some Bitcoins from them, 1.59 Bitcoins. Okay, so before you start trading, okay, you'll be required to verify your account. So just go to home page. You'll be required to verify your account. As you can see that my account has been verified. The verification process is very simple. All you got to do is just key in your full name, okay, your NRIC number, and some other important particulars as well. And besides that, you'll be required to submit a copy of an IC, both the front and back, for verification purposes. And the verification is actually very fast. When I first verified it, it took about 30 minutes. So it's really fantastic. They are very efficient in what they do. Okay, so after you have verified your account, you can go on to deposit money into the FYBSG. So depositing money into this Bitcoin exchange is actually very simple. First of all, you got to add them as one of your payee. Okay, you can do so via internet banking, and there's 0% charge. Okay, so if you deposit $2,000, you have exactly $2,000 inside the Bitcoin exchange itself. And do note that the deposit will typically take about 24 hours. Once it's done, you actually receive a confirmation email in your email account. Okay, so you can see all the instructions are here. It's actually very simple to do so. You just need to add a payee, and you can do the same for UOB as well. And if you want to do a anonymous cash deposit, you can do so to the UOB account only. Okay, all the instructions are being displayed here, so it's actually very simple. You can also fund your account with your Bitcoin balance by using this address. Okay, do note that this address is unique to every account. Okay, this address is actually my address. Okay, so do not use this address, alright? Okay, so depositing is very simple. After you have deposit, if you want to trade, you can just go to trade. Okay, so here you can just key in the quantity of the Bitcoins that you want, and then you can put in the buy order and the sell order depending on whether you want to sell the coin or you want to buy the Bitcoins. So here you can key in the price exactly as shown here, or you can put it higher or lower, totally up to you. The key thing is to complete the transaction. So that's for the trading part. If you have any questions, you can go to the FAQ, or you can even contact them as well. Okay, so if you want to withdraw your Bitcoins, it's very simple. You can withdraw in Singapore dollars directly to your bank account in Singapore. Okay, if you want to withdraw Bitcoin, of course you got to get the address from the other Bitcoin exchange, and then key in the amount of Bitcoins that you want to withdraw, and then you can complete the transaction. Then here you should see the transfer history. You can see that I've input $2,000 into my account in exchange for 1.59 Bitcoins. Okay, I actually bought the Bitcoins already. So under the order history, you can see these are the history that took place during the period of time. Note that there's a 0.6% transaction fee for each transaction that you execute. So the key thing is to just execute everything at one go, so you don't have to incur a lot of transaction fees. Alright, so the different status are shown here. A meaning it's partial filled, and F meaning that it's filled completely. So you can see that it's actually very easy to navigate. Alright, it's so simple. And of course, under the security section, you can enable a two-step verification as well by adding another layer of security. So this, you'll be required to use a Google Authenticator app to verify your account. This is totally up to you. I haven't tried this before. So under the order book, This is basically the order book, the sell orders and the buy orders. Everything will be shown here. So now I'm going to show you how to withdraw Bitcoins to another exchange, because I'm sure a lot of people would want to know that. Okay, so I'm going to log into my BTC-E account right now to get my Bitcoin address. Then I'm going to show you how to complete the transaction. So in order to transfer Bitcoins from one exchange to the other, all you got to do is just get the Bitcoin address from the exchange that you would like to deposit into. So in this case, I'm going to show you how to withdraw the Bitcoins from the FYBSG to the BTC-E. So in order to get the Bitcoin address, you have to go to Finances. Okay, so under the Finances, you can see this BTC, which stands for Bitcoins. So if you want to deposit, just click on Deposit. Okay, so here you get the deposit BTC address. So you can just copy this address here. Just click Ctrl+C to copy it, and then you can log in back to your FYBSG account. Do note that the same procedure applies for all methods of transferring from one exchange to the other. Okay, so if you know how to transfer from FYBSG to BTC-E, you can do the same for other exchanges as well. So it's actually very simple. So now I'm going to log into my FYBSG to show you how to deposit it. Okay, so in order to complete the withdrawal, you just go to Withdraw, okay, and copy and paste back the address that you get from the deposit section of BTC-E. Okay, so here you can select the amount of Bitcoins that you want to withdraw and deposit into BTC-E. So this is the address that you get from BTC-E, okay, under the deposit section. Okay, so do remember this in mind, okay, because some people get confused with regards to this. So just always remember that whenever you want to withdraw a Bitcoin from certain exchange to the other one, okay, you have to get the Bitcoin address from the exchange that you like to deposit into, okay, and copy and paste the Bitcoin address into the withdrawal column into the exchange that you like to withdraw from. Okay, so this is very simple. Do not complicate things. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to withdraw the entire Bitcoin into my BTC-E account. So I've gotten the Bitcoin address under the deposit section of BTC-E under the Bitcoin column. Okay, so do note that there's a small transaction fee of 0.0005 Bitcoins. If you multiply according to the Sing dollars here, it's just about 70 cents or 80 cents or about $1. So it's so much cheaper compared to depositing via cash through other methods, which can incur a lot of transaction fees. So I'm going to just withdraw all the Bitcoins into my BTC-E. So just copy and paste the amount here and just click on withdraw. So once you hit the withdraw button, they'll say that further instructions on verifying your withdrawal have been sent to your email address, basically. So I'm going to show you how the email looks like now. Alright guys, so this is how the email looks like. You'll receive an email titled FYB-SG withdrawal request. So in order to proceed, you can just click here. So they'll tell you that your Bitcoin withdrawal has been submitted for processing. Check your email transfer history page for details. Okay, the withdrawal will typically take place within about an hour or so, based on my experience. So you can always check back to your BTC-E account in about an hour's time. So after you have processed the withdrawal, you also receive another email from FYBSG as well, telling you that the withdrawal has been processed, and you also can get a transaction reference as well from the blockchain.info here. Okay, so now all you got to do is just wait for the BTC-E to receive your Bitcoins. So that's all for the deposit part. Alright guys, so now I've logged into my BTC-E account. If you notice, previously I had about 1.87 Bitcoins, and right now I have 3.46. So that means that the deposit was successful. And now it's about 7 PM GMT plus 8. That's about 6 hours later. So typically you'll receive your Bitcoins a couple of hours later after you withdraw it from your exchange to be deposited into the BTC-E account. So do not panic if you don't receive it immediately. I've logged in and I'll show you that it's actually successful. And do note that there's a small transaction fee involved as well, about 0.005 Bitcoins when you deposit Bitcoins into BTC-E account as well. So this is nothing much, so it's still much cheaper compared to depositing your account with US dollars and other currencies, where the transaction fees can go up to 11%, even 9%. So that's all folks. If you have any questions about the depositing process, feel free to leave a comment in my YouTube video below, or you can visit my website bitcoinworldwide.net. So this is Jonathan signing off. I wish you all the best in your Bitcoin trading. So thank you for listening and goodbye. See ya.